Namaskar and swagat sir. You're watching Pro Style Music of your choice on your Image channel right now. I'm your host Ayusha Chalise र हरेक दिन जसरी आज पनि 5 to 6 PM तपाईहरुको लागि भनेर हामी आइसकेका छौं. We are taking in your calls, but since it's Wednesday, we also have somebody special with us. In fact, it's like a double dose of specialness today because we have two special guests with us today, the winners of Miss and Mr. Hospitality 2019. Welcome them on the show, Mr. Pratik Ratna Tuladhar and Priya ji. Yeah, sorry. So welcome to the show. How has it been after the winning moment for you guys? Yeah, what is it called?
Felt really happy, and it was a nice experience. Like I get to learn so many things, from our mentors. And I think पहिला भन्दा एकदम धेरै चेन्जेस आएको छ ममा.
Okay, what about you?
Like she said, really happy that we won the title, and it has changed a lot. Like our life is a little different because in college everyone recognizes us as Mr. and Miss Hospitality. It's actually, the platform has given us a lot of exposure and has changed us a lot, I believe. So that has been our experience so far.
Alright, so yeah, like these are changes. So is it like college life ma matrai changes airachha ki outside college अथवा relatives, family अथवा friends हरुको response चाहिँ कस्तो छ?
Like friends, family सबैजना एकदम खुसी हुनुहुन्छ र उहाँहरु खुसी भएको देखेर चाहिँ आफुलाई नै एकदम धेरै खुसी लाग्छ. अनि त्यही हो.
What about you?
Yeah, friends and families, including our teachers in college, they've looked at us with, like, they have the pride that this is our student who's won the title. I believe mom and dad is the happiest. Mom and dad, I think. I feel that we've made them proud, both of us, I believe.
Are you guys in the same college?
No. Okay. I'm from Global Academy of Tourism.
I'm from Global College International.
Okay, so how does it feel to participate in a beauty pageant? Was this your first time?
Oh, sir.
Mine was the second time.
Second time. So how has been the second experience? The first time was different.
First was a small platform. The second was like it was breathtaking. First of all, we both were nervous because it was a big platform. At the same time, we had a lot of important persons down on the stage judging us for our personality and confidence. It was a big step up, and I believe we both did well. That's why we're here today.
That's great. What about you? First time होइन, so first experience are always special. So how has it been for you?
It was really special for me. Like your pageant मा आएको नै like के सिक्छु भनेर आएको थिए. Like अब हुन्छ नि के रे त्यो के भन्ने अब I had that audacity. Even my friend can lose, but even my friend can win, but I can lose भन्ने त्यो audacity चाहिँ थियो ममा. Just जित्छु भनेर चाहिँ आएको थिएन, केही सिक्छु भनेर आएको ल धेरै कुरा सिक्न पाएँ र मेरो hard work ले गर्दाखेरि like जिते त्यसमा धेरै खुसी छ.
Alright, that's good to know. I'm so happy for both of you. Like congratulations भन्न चाहन्छु because I missed out on saying that. Anyway, for now, अहिलेको लागि हामी आजको first musical break तर्फ जाँदैछौँ. If you have any questions, if you have any queries for our newly crowned Miss and Mr. Hospitality 2019, you can call us up 4006533 and 4006534 are our numbers. अहिलेको लागि the song. Welcome back. You are watching Stars on Music of your choice. I'm Ayusha and I'm back with our Miss and Mr. Hospitality 2019 winners. So yeah, फेरि पनि स्वागत छ. What are your future plans? Obviously after this, where do you see yourself? Do you see yourself participating in other beauty pageants, or like this is it? Just the key studying with you.
I was asked after the competition, were you going to participate in other pageants? And for that time, I said that for now I haven't looked into that far in the future. But I believe I would finish my education first, my studies, and after that I would pursue what life throws at me. Like we've got opportunities right now. First finish our studies would be our first priority. And work in good companies where we can actually promote Nepal's tourism and tourism sector.
That's great. What about you, Tabayuki?
Like you said, I would like to finish my study first, and later on I would like to be an entrepreneur in tourism field so that I could be able to generate employment for the youth of my country. And
that's great. Well, okay, so yeah, go beauty pageant is all about hospitality. It's Miss and Mr. Hospitality 2019. So how does hospitality and beauty pageant go together? How does it gel, or how much sense does it make to you guys?
For me, actually, like in pageants you need to be well groomed. You need to be you're supposed to look perfect on the stage. So in hospitality we are always taught to be well groomed. Your hair has to be on point, your nails, you should shower every day. So I think grooming is one way you can relate to pageants, because in pageants you need to be well dressed, makeup or sabai hunu parcha haina. So I think that is a very good way that you can actually relate to hospitality and pageants, because pageant or the way you walk and the way you smile at guests, and hospitality, the most important thing is in order to be hospitable to guests you need to smile. So I guess that's why.
So tapailai chahi ke लाग्छ?
Hospitality is all about showing love and care, and also grooming is very important in hospitality, and the slogan of our pageant was grooming to perfection. So hospitality also need a very good communication skills. So in a pageant like this helps you to build up your communication skills and build up your confidence and to overcome your fears. So I think it's relatable.
So it's all because of the pageant that you guys are here today. So you must have had so many remarkable, so many memorable moments in the process of the beauty pageant. So कुनै यस्तो incident अथवा कुनै यस्तो point छ जहाँ चाहिँ तपाईलाई एकदमै overwhelming feel भएको, either it could be too happy or too sad, एकदमै बिर्सिन नसक्ने moments हरु?
Before I was very shy talking at the mass, and my communication skills were not so good, but later on due to the pageant I was able to skill up those due to practice. So when I first gave my introduction very fluently and very confidently, that moment was very happy for me, because realize भयो के like पहिला म कस्तो थिए अनि अहिले कस्तो छु भनेर त्यसले गर्दा.
That's good to know. So what about you?
Regarding myself, my happiest moment was actually when I won the subtitle for Mr. Confidence. I wasn't sure if I was going to win that title, because deep inside I was very nervous in that platform, but I carried myself out very well. And someone shows that like that very moment on the stage, I was a little nervous, but when I was crowned like the winner of Mr. Hospitality, I think that particular moment was my happiest moment.
Okay, that was the most remarkable. So talking about the pageant, who are the main people behind it, who made it actually worth it for you guys? Just to say, these people made it like the best things, these people are the reason why I enjoyed this one. It could be your fellow contestants or even judges or like mentors. It's really worth it just to feel around.
Whereas the family ekdam support garnu bhako थियो. Like if they didn't support, I wouldn't be participating in the pageant. They believed in me, but उहाँहरुको चाहिँ तिमी जित्नै पर्ने भन्ने छैन हैन, just केही सिकेर आऊ, केही लिएर आऊ सँग थियो. And my sister, my younger sister, she helped me a lot more than me. She was worried के. And this is अर्को चाहिँ I would like to thank my mentors, Sukarika ma'am, अनि हाम्रो photographer Dinesh sir, अनि Nisha ma'am, अनि Happy Thai. They were so dedicated अगाडिदेखि नै. They were like they wanted to take the best version of ourselves, so they worked really hard, and I'm very blessed to be their student. Like,
yeah. What about you?
Family, of course. First, people responsible for me enjoying this whole pageant, they always encouraged me. The whole of Shubhadan team, which where they never took it in their responsibility that you pageant mata garaunu parcha bhaneर. They always treated us like hamray colleagues and friends, and all 47 participants, they were also major responsible for this whole thing being very enjoyable for us. And last but not the least, but our college, my college in particular, because college was also very supportive regarding, it's not a problem, you go for your event, we will take care of your attendance and stuff. So that way it was very supportive of the college to do that for us.
So there are lots of pageants happening in Nepal right now, and there are so many of them, it's hard to remember which is like हुन्छ नि सम्झिन गाह्रो नै अथवा एकदमै धेरै भएर चाहिँ हुन्छ नि त्यो क्वान्टिटी मात्रै बढिरहेको कि भन्ने खालको क्वेसन्सहरू आइरहेको छ नि त अहिले. सो व्हाट डु यु थिंक अबाउट दैट? तपाईहरुलाई चाहिँ त्यो बारेमा के छ विचार?
In my opinion, I believe it's an opportunity at the same time, because like pageants like these can actually bring out and you can explore your own talents. Like we both realized that we can win actually a competition like this, which was a very big platform. मलाई चाहिँ कस्तो लाग्छ भन्नाले लाइक यस्तो हेर्दा चाहिँ there's a lot of competitions, but I believe everyone's talents can be explored in this competition. So I believe sometimes too much is also dangerous, but I believe they give something out of it, I believe.
So तपाईलाई चाहिँ के लाग्छ?
Like pageant like this helps to overcome your fear. It builds up your confidence and personal growth मा एकदम help गर्छ. यसले चाहिँ आफूलाई challenge गर्नुपर्छ अनि आफ्नो best version निकाल्नुपर्छ अनि आफ्नो talent पनि explore गर्न help गर्छ. Like before I didn't knew I would be able to show my talent or speak in the mass of thousands of people, but I did.
So that's great. That's really good to know. So अहिलेको लागि पनि हामी अर्को पनि म्युजिकल ब्रेक तर्फ जाँदैछौँ. तपाईं कल गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ हामीलाई 400653 र 400653. हामीलाई कल गर्नुहोस्. And if you have any questions for our newly crowned Miss and Mr. Hospitality 2019, you can call us up. अहिलेको लागि the song. Welcome back. You are still watching Stars on Music of Your Choice with me, Ayusha, and as well as our newly crowned Miss and Mr. Hospitality 2019, Priya and Pratik. Welcome back again. So how was the experience when I'm feeling so much answer? Because I've never participated in any of these beauty contests or any competition in general. Like, so where there was there like rivalry and like was there friendship? Ki kasto khalko tyo maholaru chahi tapaihharuko katiko hostile, katiko friendly ke hununthyo tapaihharuko contestant or relationship chahi kasto huन्थ्यो?
I was absolutely stunned by the amount of energy they have. They are the one who was there in my happiness and when I was feeling low. I believe that everyone was deserved to be crowned, but they all are winners and we are just the crown holders. So yeah, एकदम रमाइलो भयो. हामीले कति कुराहरु शेयर गर्न पायौं, कति कुराहरु सँगै एक्सपीरियन्स गर्न पायौं.
So what about you?
The pageantहरुमा मान्छेले भन्छ that rivalry is there because it's a competition. At the end of the day, there's only one winner. But pageant, I don't know, we never felt like we had rivalry.
Yeah,
all of us,
not at all.
Including girls and boys, we were in the same room for training. We never had that hatred like he's better than me or she's better than the other person. We always had a friendly atmosphere, and the best part was that after training we used to have our meals together. So we had a lot of bonding. We were never like, we are from different colleges, so we won't be friends. The best bonding part was, I think, when we had meals after our training. So we have a lot of bonding. So we used to eat our food and then we used to talk about what happened today and how we messed up our introduction and our training choreography. So I think, yeah, overall there was no like it was not a war zone or something. I believe it was very friendly environment and all of us enjoyed.
Yeah, because people who eat together bond well. So that's what happened maybe. And what about the final night, where people crying because of happiness or sadness?
I didn't, but
yes, I did cry. Like that moment when my name was called as winner, I was like, is it a dream? Like, is it a dream? Someone please pinch me, is it a dream? And suddenly I got really emotional and I cried again.
So how much were you anticipating ki tapaile jitनुहुन्छ भनेर?
Me, I wasn't actually. When I was on the backstage, when I felt I finished top 12, I wasn't really sure on myself because I believe maybe think I didn't give my best, but at the same time I had a little hope within myself. I believed in myself, because there's a saying, you should always believe in yourself first. And all of my friends who were on the backstage, including the girls, all of them said that like, you're gonna make it, you're gonna make it. So they always gave me hope, and then I made it to top 5, and at the end I was surprised that I actually won in a way.
तपाईले चाहिँ कति हुन्छ नि एक्सपेक्ट गर्नु भएको थियो जित्नुहुन्छ भनेर?
मैले यस्तो हुन्छ नि अब मैले चाहिँ जस्ट जित्छु कि हार्छु थाहा थिएन, बट आई वाज अलवेज पोजिटिभ अनि जे हो पनि खुसी हुन्थेँ, जिते पनि हारे पनि. बट देयर वर फ्रेन्ड्स हु वाज लाइक यु विल रिच टप 5, यु विल रिच टप 12, यु विल विन द सो अनि यु विल विन द पेजेन्ट. एन्ड आई वाज लाइक ओके, थ्याङ्क यू सो मच. एन्ड ही वाज अल्सो देयर टु सपोर्ट मी. लाइक आफ्टर आई गेभ आन्सर ही वाज लाइक ओ यु डिड रियली वेल, हुन्छ नि यु विल रिच टप 5. ही वाज लाइक देयर.
Okay, that's great. Were you guys like close? कि कस्तो थियो तपाईहरुको रिलेसन चाहिँ during the pageant?
During the pageant, when I first started, I never spoke to anyone, because I take time to bond with people. So I remember they used to come and ask me questions like, how would you deal with a question like this? And there were a few contestants who came to me and asked me questions. And I remember one day she asked me like, can you help me out with this question? And then I said, sure, why not? And then we sat together and we spoke about the question as to how you can tackle the questions. And then at the same time, I think we had a very friendly gesture, and that friendship we had was like, we always met every day at around 4, and then we had our practice. So I guess, yeah, we always had that friendship. From there we started. I guess.
So what was your first impression of him? तपाईलाई चाहिँ उहाँको पहिलो त्यो impression चाहिँ कस्तो थियो?
He was very silent, you know, and he was very disciplined at the same time, but he didn't used to talk much. So later on, a different version of Pratik was seen. He was very fun-loving. He used to dance. He used to be very funny. He used to make other laugh, and especially like, oh, he's not that serious type of guy. And yeah, he was right that I asked him question, and many of us used to ask him question, how to tackle this question, and he never hesitated to say, no, help चाहिँ एकदम गर्थ्यो के उसले नि जसलाई पनि गर्थ्यो.
Alright, so how about you? How was your first impression of her?
I remember I used to see her when the girls used to do their walk, so we guys had to sit on our respective seats, and then we had to just watch them walk. And I remember like
it's a treat.
it's yeah, it was for most of them. It was, I believe. When I first saw her, like I remember the first day, girls had difficulty walking because most of them were not used to the heels they were putting on. And then like few days later, I saw her, like I saw that she was very confident. Other contestants were likewise, but she just carried herself very differently, and when she spoke about her introduction also, she had that confidence in her, and I guess I had a feeling that she would make it into the top 12 and top 5, and she did.
Wow, that's really nice. So तपाईलाई चाहिँ what do you think is in Pratik that made him win this pageant जस्तो लाग्छ?
He's very kind, he's very confident, and he says things differently, positively, and he believes in himself. So,
what about you? What do you think that she has which made her win the pageant?
She says she's very nervous and stuff, but I believe when it comes to like live platforms like that, she carries herself out really well. I heard her answer for one of the questions. It was amazing. She in the answer she put prosperous Nepal, happy Nepal. So I was like impressed with her answer, and I'm pretty sure the judges were too. So I believe that's what her uniqueness brought her to where she is today.
That's really nice to know. Sunny, I'm asking questions about each other to you, each other now, because that's more interesting, I guess. So, do you think what he said is true about you? About unique answers, do you think that's why you won?
Yes, like he said, later on I carried myself very well and I built up my confidence, and yeah, I think I gave a good answer during the question answer round, and So yes, I believe.
So what about you? Do you think she was right about...
She was right about what she said about believing in myself, because I believe each individual, any person who goes on a platform like that, first and foremost should believe on themselves or herself, because everybody knows that your family and your friends will always support you in this occasions like this, but believing in yourself is the first step to the major success you can actually have, I believe.
True. Okay, that's really good to know. You guys are really positive. I need so more of positive energy for myself. Anyway, अहिलेको लागि हामी अर्को पनि musical break तर्फ जाँदैछौँ. Enjoy this song and I will be right back in conversation with Pratik and Priya. Welcome back. Alright, that was one lovely song. I really liked the song, and yes, I was having a great time, but you know, every good thing comes to an end. So just like that, हाम्रो पनि आज शोको निर्धारित समय सकिन आँटिसकेको छ. So before we go, do you guys have any messages to share अथवा केही भन्न मन लागेको छ?
I would like to say thank you for having us here, and I would like to say is that Visit Nepal 2020 is happening, and we should promote our country. And this is 5 years back we were victimized by a devastated earthquake, and many of us lost our family, many of us lost our friends, and many of us lost our property. But we are here today welcoming our guest, like we are staying strong. And I think this is the most powerful thing us Nepalese have. We are welcoming our guests by saying, come visit us. We still have our mountains, we still have our heritage, we still have our monuments and natural beauty. And so please promote Visit Nepal 2020. I would like to say that.
Yeah, what about you?
First of all, thank you to you for bringing us both of us over here. I'd like to thank Shubhadin team, who were very much encouraging us to be present in a situation like this, where we could do a lot and promote youth. And likewise, I would like to thank all my family members and my teachers and colleagues from college for always encouraging me to do this. And last but not the least, we youth can actually participate in Visit Nepal 2020 in a very large scale through social media. So I think that is something we all youth should take into consideration. Thank you.
Exactly, yes, that's something I really think a lot, Ashkal, because so many of our friends are going to Bali or going to Bangkok, Thailand, everywhere, but they are not going places inside Nepal. And Visit Nepal 2020 is not just about international tourism. We can also promote local tourism and use hashtags on social media, like you said, and that will totally help a lot. And this is a whole new topic. We can go on and on about this for a long while, but since we're running out of time, we'll have to say goodbye for today. But you guys keep on watching my channel for more information and entertainment. Bye bye. Have a lovely time ahead.
Bye.
Stars on Music of Your Choice is brought to you by TVS Apache RTR 164V, Racing DNA Unleashed. This is the